Hello, everybody. Today is the birthday of one of the famous children's authors, Eric Carle. And on that note, I'm here to tell you a beautiful story written by none other than Eric Carle. Walter the Baker. In a town encircled by a wall, there lived Walter the baker, his wife Anna, and their son Walter Jr. Walter was a very renowned baker, not only in the town, but also throughout the duchy. His baked goods were the temptation of all the people living there. Walter was a very hardworking man too, as in the morning when everybody was asleep, he would wake up to bake yummy breads, cookies, rolls, pies, and tarts. Anna, on the other hand, would sell all these baked goods. She would manage the store, and everybody from far and near couldn't resist the aroma coming out of Walter's bakery and would queue up to buy all these baked goods. It was not just the people in the duchy, but also the Duke and the Duchess who loved Walter's rolls. So every day, Walter Jr. would carry these to the castle for the Duke and the Duchess. And that's when people would ask, "Oh, Walter Jr., son of Walter Sr., are you off to the castle now?" Yes, so neighbors, for the sweet rolls of the Walters, the Duke and the Duchess love, is what Walter Jr. used to tell them. And as he would go and give the basket full of warm, sweet rolls, the Duke and the Duchess would enjoy their breakfast. The Duchess would spread honey on it and have it with a smile on her face. The Duke, on the other hand, would spread jelly on it and admire the tastefulness of the warm, sweet roll. This happened for days together, every day, until one day when Walter woke up early and was making his baked goods. His cat, who was scrambling in the kitchen, chasing after a mouse, tipped over the can of milk. All the milk that Walter had kept for baking spilled, and there was no milk left for Walter to mix in the dough. Walter was devastated, shocked, confused, and really scared as he had to deliver the sweet warm rolls to the Duke and the Duchess. That's when, on an instinct, he poured water instead of milk to knead the dough and made the rolls. The rolls looked the same, maybe tasted fine too, because all the people from near and far managed to buy the rolls and eat them too. Nobody complained. Well, now these people may not know the difference when water was used instead of milk. But when the sweet rolls reached the castle, the Duke and the Duchess took a bite of it. And, "Ugh," said the Duke. "What is this?" said the Duchess. "Call Walter the baker immediately," said the Duke. Walter the baker was brought into the castle. "My lord," he said, "what have you made, Walter? These are not the warm, sweet rolls we asked for." "Sire, sire," he said, "these are not rolls, these are stones." And he flung the rolls at Walter's feet. "Sire, my milk spilled today, and I used water instead of milk. I'm so sorry," apologized Walter, hanging his head low. The Duke was angry and said, "Leave immediately. Pack all your things and leave my duchy. You have no place in my duchy anymore." "Sire, sire, this is my home. Where will I go? I have no place other than your duchy. Please give me a chance. The Duke, though angry, remembered all the goodies that he had eaten from Walter's bakery and how much he and the Duchess had enjoyed eating Walter's baked goods. So he told Walter, "You must be banished from the duchy, but I give you one chance." And the Duke thought for a while to come up with something so difficult for Walter to make. And he said, "Get me something that has the rising sun's light passing through it 3 times. And to make it even tougher, he said, it must be made from one single dough. And let me not forget to add that it should be tasty. Now you may go," he said. Poor Walter, all scared and confused and really shocked with this kind of thing. Poor Walter, all scared and confused with this kind of the Duke's demand, returned sadly to the bakery to start working on this new dish. As Walter returned to his bakery to invent a new dish as the Duke had demanded, he beat and pounded and pulled and pushed the dough. He tried to make long rolls, some short rolls, some thin rolls, and some fat rolls, all with one roll of dough, as the Duke had suggested. He tried for hours and hours. The day turned into night, and Walter was still trying. The night was almost turning back into day. It was dawn, and Walter had not yet found the perfect invention that the Duke had asked for. After trying so many times, he was finally left with just one piece of dough. And in a fit of anger, Walter had this rolled dough in his hand, which he flung against the ceiling and told it, "Stick there." But as if the dough would listen to him, plop, it fell into a bucket of water kept down. Walter Jr. and Anna woke up with the sudden screaming of Walter and rushed to the kitchen just to see the dough floating in the bucket of water. Walter was about to take the dough and trash it when Walter Jr. said, "Hey, Dad, look at this. Look what it has formed." And Anna immediately took it and put it in the oven to bake. As it got baked, it turned a little brown, slightly crispy. And as she removed it, though it had not risen well, it looked nicely brown and crisp. Satisfied with what had come, Walter took it out to see it had 3 holes in it. And as he held it up against the sun, he could see the sunlight passing through it 3 times, just as the Duke had asked him to. Pleased with what he had done, Walter put the roll in a basket and took it to the Duke. As he placed the basket near the Duke and Duchess, he held his head low as he was scared because he had not tasted what had come out of it and he was not sure whether it tasted good. He waited for the Duke and the Duchess to take a bite of what he had made. The Duke took a bite. The Duchess took another. "Delicious!" both the Duke and the Duchess exclaimed, both of them being very happy that Walter had succeeded in delivering what the Duke had asked for, and Walter too being reassured that he could stay back in the duchy. "Now pray tell us," said the Duke. Pray us tell," fumbled Walter in all of his happiness and confusion. Ah, pre- pretzel. Let's call it the pretzel, declared the Duke. And from then on, the three old baked good was called the pretzel. And the Duchess declared, warm sweet rolls for breakfast and pretzels for lunch from tomorrow. And they sent off Walter the baker to make more of them. As Walter rushed back to the bakery, he made a lot of pretzels, which were kept outside the bakery the next day for the whole town and the others in the duchy to taste. And as we know, Walter Jr. took the basket of pretzels and went to the castle to deliver them to the Duke and the Duchess. When the neighbors again called out to him and said, hey, Walter Jr., son of Walter Sr., are you off to the castle now? Yes, so neighbors, for the pretzels of the Walters, the Duke and the Duchess love. And that's how the pretzel maker Walter gained fame with his pretzels in the duchy. Thank you. So, friends, this was a little narration of the beautiful story of Walter the Baker written by Eric Carle. If you enjoyed listening to this story, don't forget to like, share, and comment. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Story Mitra. And do follow us for more interesting stories. Thank you. Bye bye.